Welcome to another edition of Courting Cinderellas on the Field of 68 Media Network. This series is made possible by our partners at Prediction Strike, the only marketplace that allows you to buy and sell shares of your favorite athletes. Hear more at the end of this interview. All right, we're now joined by Chattanooga head coach Lamont Paris to break down the SoCon champs, UNC Greensboro. And Lamont, we'll start with an easy one. Why can UNCG win a game in the NCAA tournament this year?
Well, I think they've got a lot of experience in winning tradition. They're used to winning. I think that's a big part of it. But as far as their actual physical attributes and attributes as a team, they defend at such a high level and they're really good physically that I think if they can force some turnovers, which is something that they've had success doing, if they can force some turnovers, and a lot of teams may not go against that type of pressure during the course of the regular year, that they can be really dangerous when their defense generates offense. But I think it's because they've got experience. They got some really good players. The reigning two-time player of the year is on their roster, and they have such a mindset of winning and had experience winning that I think in the tournament, oftentimes it comes down to experience and who's rattled and who's got guys that have been there. And they have had that type of experience, and I think they can win because of that.
Who are their best players?
Well, it's Isaiah Miller is again, he's the aforementioned two-time reigning player of the year in the Southern Conference, and he's a big-time player, competitor, and winner. And so when you have a guy like that, you have to start with him. He's the head of the proverbial dragon, and so you have to start with him, and he makes a lot of the things happen for them. He makes their team go. So I'd start with him, and then after that, it's by committee, to be honest with you. They play a lot of guys, and they have a lot of guys that are capable of scoring. And on any particular day, they honestly have another 6 guys that could go bananas and be the second guy. But where they really, if Isaiah Miller really gets it going, they are a tough out if he's really generating a lot on the offensive end.
Last question. What do you worry about with them going into the NCAA tournament? If they have a weakness, what is it?
Yeah, because of their reliance upon Isaiah Miller to generate offense, I think that's a big thing for them is just how their offense is generated. I think they hang their hats on the defensive end and making physical plays. 2 areas. One, I think a lot of their offense is generated by what they do defensively. And if you're strong with the ball and you don't turn the ball over, I think they can go through droughts where they struggle to score. Particularly part B is if Isaiah Miller is not having a player of the year type game on the offensive end, then I think they really start pressing as far as how to generate shots. They have some good players. They have guys that can score. They have good shooters. They can throw the ball inside at times too, but they don't have guys that are absolutely relied upon to contribute 14, 15 points every single game, aside from that one player. So if there's one thing I'd say, it's generation of offense, and then just shooting from the perimeter has not been a tremendous strong suit for them. So I think those would be the areas that would be their weakest points.
There you have it. The scoop on UNC Greensboro from somebody who knows him well, Chattanooga head coach Lamont Paris. Thanks, Lamont.
Thanks, Jeff. Good to see you as always.
Has there ever been a rookie that you just knew was going to be a star? How many young players in the NBA and the NFL have there been that you wish you could have invested in? Well, now Prediction Strike makes that wish a reality. Prediction Strike is the only performance-based sports stock market that allows you to buy and sell shares of professional athletes as if they were stocks. Prediction Strike lets fans create portfolios of their favorite athletes so that you can get even closer to the game. Don't just draft your favorite players in fantasy, invest in them. Here's what you have to do. Visit PredictionStrike.com or download their app on the App Store to create an account. Then deposit funds to buy, sell, or hold shares of your favorite players, just like you would do with real stocks. The value of the players will change based on game performance, and you can trade your shares of players at any time as long as the player isn't currently playing in a game. Prediction Strike also just rolled out a brand new feature that allows you to join a league or add friends just to see who the sharps are buying stock in. See who is performing well, who has a better portfolio than you, and whose trades you can follow. So head to PredictionStrike.com now or download the app now. Sign up with the promo code FIELD. Again, that's FIELD, F-I-E-L-D, and you'll receive $10 free with your first deposit of $20 or more. That's the code FIELD again, FIELD.